Welcome to Huddle Adventures. I am Eddie. Laura is not here right now. Today is Sunday, April 10th, 2022. We're 4 days away from going on our first ever celebrity cruise. Let's talk about that after this. Okay guys, we board the Celebrity Millennium on Thursday. We're doing a 4-day Bahama cruise on the Millennium. For those of you that haven't followed us recently, we announced this a while ago. We've had a couple posts where we've mentioned this cruise. We're excited about this cruise, even though it's only a 4-day Bahama cruise. It's our first cruise with Celebrity. Celebrity is the premium brand for Royal, and we're curious to see what that's like. We have sailed with Royal extensively prior to the pandemic, and we have sailed with Carnival extensively since the pandemic. In fact, we've been on 7 Carnival cruises over the past 7 months. So it's going to be interesting to see what Celebrity is like in comparison. Royal is a little nicer than Carnival as far as what you're expected to wear and that kind of thing. It tends to be a little more formal, just a tad more. Some of you might not agree. You might say they're the same, but that's been kind of our experience. It's a little more subdued and a little more sophisticated than Carnival, so we're used to that. Now going with Celebrity, basically guys, I'm a caveman, so we're going to see how this works out with Celebrity. I'm hoping I fit in. Okay, now with that, Laura fits in everywhere. I don't always fit in. So with that, I'm going to give you a little background on the Celebrity Millennium for those of you unfamiliar with this ship. It is one of their smallest class ships. I guess there's one class smaller, and it only does like expedition sailings over, I believe, in the Mediterranean. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, let me know below. I like to learn all the time. Okay, so this is the smallest class of ships that sails in North America. So anyways, the inaugural date of the Millennium was in June of 2000. The Revolution date, that's when the ship was refitted and updated with all of the latest and greatest features, was in 2019. So from the videos we watched, pictures we watched, all the vlogs we watched, it looks like a brand new ship from everything we can see and everything we've been told, everything we have read. The occupancy on board is approximately 2,200 guests with 1,000 crew. This ship has a gross tonnage a little over 90,000 gross tons. So it's a little smaller than the Sunshine and Sunrise for Carnival, which we sailed on in December and last month in March, respectively. It's 965 feet long, 105-foot beam. That's the width of the ship. In comparison, I believe the Mardi Gras is 137 feet wide. So it's still a good sized ship, but in modern times, in comparison, it is on the smaller side. Why did we book this cruise? Very interesting. We had a Black Friday offer from Celebrity. When we started vlogging and decided we're going to do cruise vlogging, we signed up for the mailing list for every major cruise line, and we get email offers constantly from all of them. MSC, Royal Caribbean, Celebrity, Virgin Voyages, we get them from all of them. So this particular deal, we were looking for a Black Friday deal. I don't know why, because our schedule was super tight. We really didn't have no room to squeeze anything in, we thought. And that's why this worked out. First of all, it was a 4-day cruise over Easter. And we looked at it, and I could squeeze 2 more vacation days in. And I was already getting holiday pay for Friday and Monday. So technically we could have done it with 1 vacation day, just taking a vacation day for Thursday. But we decided we will do Wednesday, Thursday, flying to Fort Lauderdale early, because Laura used to have a job traveling all over the U.S. And when she stayed in Fort Lauderdale, she liked to stay at the Hilton Marina in Fort Lauderdale Hotel. She loved it. She loved getting the ocean view. So you could see all the ships coming and going, and she really liked that hotel. So we thought, okay, we'll fly in early, spend the day in Fort Lauderdale, enjoy the hotel amenities, and then ship out the next day. So that's what we did. Now, the deal they offered us was a pretty good deal, guys. It ended up being, I believe we paid $1,700 total. That includes everything, the drink package, and we upgraded to their Indulge drink package, which includes all their premium liquors and craft beers and whatever. I believe that was an extra $60 a day on top of the classic drink package, which included some cocktails and domestic beers and stuff, but it didn't, include the high dollar liquors and martinis and things like that. So and I don't think it included shakes and specialty coffees as Indulge does. So the Indulge package added an extra $60 a day, so they added $240 to our cruise. So they brought the price with tax, vacation protection, which I believe was $98, is a little over $1,700. Now the kicker is they gave us $400 onboard credit. So we got Wi-Fi, we got the drink package, and one specialty dining as well, and $400 onboard credit. So if you look at it, it's almost like paying $1,300 for this cruise, because now we'll be able to use that onboard credit. We can spend it in the casino, whatever, and it's really nice. So we thought, hey, this is great. We have spent similar amounts on 4-day cruises with Carnival. So now Celebrity is, a step up. So we'll see what it's like. We did book the Hilton Marina, Fort Lauderdale. That ended up running us, after everything, $345. I think it was $279 per night plus tax, and the resort fee at $30. So I think when the dust settles, it's going to be right around $345. And I do believe I added $15 for vacation protection in case our flight doesn't make it, we have to cancel or something like that, we can get a refund. That includes breakfast. Now that is pricey. I'll let you guys know, I'll tell you that right off the bat. It is a little pricey. We did price other hotels, and we could have been in an equally nice hotel a little further away from the actual water for roughly 2/3 of that, right around $225 something, $240. There's a lot of nice hotels in that price range. We tend to stay in Hilton brand hotels, guys. Hampton Inns and Hilton Garden Inns and stuff like that, just because we're familiar with them and we've had good luck in all of our travels staying at those hotels. Now that doesn't mean we always stay at them. We stayed at the Spring Hills Resort in Galveston for the Vista, and that was really nice. So, but we generally tend to gravitate towards Hilton properties. I don't know why. We're not endorsed by Hilton or sponsored by them in any way, shape, or form. So our plans, our flight with American Airlines, God willing, it stays on time. Now, our last 3 cruises we've done, guys, the flights were delayed. And the last one in Charleston, it was delayed. Originally, when we originally booked it, it was going to be 1 p.m. arrival time, or noon arrival time in Charleston. We're going to spend a whole day in Charleston. That was the plan. Well, what happened, they changed the flight before, like a couple weeks before the flight. They informed us the flight times changed to like 3 p.m. arrival time. And then as we got closer, it changed one more time. And then when we got to the airport, it was delayed. So we didn't arrive in Charleston till 8 o'clock at night. So we were kind of robbed of that experience. And we had similar issues with, and it's been different airlines every time. I can't pick on any airline. That one was Delta. So, in fact, our only flight out of the last 4 that was on time both ways was Spirit, believe it or not. Go figure. So, with that said, if all goes as planned, we're going to spend all day in Fort Lauderdale. We already have plans for that. We plan to go to Coconuts for lunch, and we're going to see what's around the hotel. We might just hang at the hotel and eat at the hotel restaurant that night, or we might find another restaurant to go to. But we plan on spending a fun-filled day in Fort Lauderdale. The weather looks like it's going to be great. High of like 82, sunshiny. That's what they're calling for right now, so we're excited about that. Now, another reason for booking this cruise, and it's probably the biggest reason, is in addition to, yes, the timing was great. We think the deal was great. We're going to Key West, guys. And those of you who are new to our channel or don't really know us, Laura and I love Key West. My first cruise ever was back in 2017. It was a little 4-day Bahama cruise on Enchantment of the Seas with Royal Caribbean, and one of the ports was Key West. And when we went to Key West, we fell in love with Key West. And after that cruise, Laura and I made several trips, land vacations to Key West, and our last one was in January of 2020, right before COVID took over and turned our world upside down. We were in Key West, and we love it there. We absolutely love it. And we rolled the dice when we booked this cruise because we weren't sure if cruise ships would be allowed in Key West by April, but guess what? They are, so that's really cool. The other cool thing we found out that Millennium has been sailing roughly around 50% occupancy or less. In fact, some of the vloggers we watch, someone was on one of the Millennium class ships, I believe it was J&D from Paradj, back in December, and they only had like 400 guests on board. So we're anticipating it being, maybe 50%, 60% occupied, which would be pretty neat. Now, in regards to what's on board, here's an interesting thing about Celebrity. I'm going to move over because I'm going to show you right here on the screen. The planner's already live, guys. Now, you guys, the planner on the app, you guys that are familiar with Carnival know that you can't access anything going on board on a Carnival ship with the Hub app until you're on board. But look, this is a sample of, we can already see all the activities that are on board on the Millennium. So that's kind of a cool thing. We like the fact that they post the stuff early. We can kind of look at things we want to check out and see, and you can add it to your calendar on the app. So their app is pretty cool. I want to move back center. With that, it's not a really super active ship. There's not tons of activities like you will find on Carnival and Royal. There's no water slides. It doesn't have a water park. This isn't that kind of cruise ship, guys. We watched a vlog yesterday. The guy walked through the arcade. The arcade literally had 4 arcade machines. The casino is looks on the small side. We'll let you know when we get on board. With that, though, it's a very nice ship. It's really elegant, very, very beautiful ship. The way it's designed, the layout, it's really, it's going to be interesting, guys. And we're excited to take you along. We're going to have a great time no matter what. So, getting back to Key West. So we sail out of Fort Lauderdale on Thursday. We arrive in Key West on Friday, and we have already booked they call it an electric car. It's an electric golf cart. From a company called Island Style. Very cool people. I went online and I was trying to find a golf cart closer to cruise port. These guys will literally deliver it to you wherever you're at, which is really cool. And I told them, we plan on getting out the ship around 10 a.m. and we're going to book this cart for the day. And they said, hey, here's our number. You call us when you're ready and we'll deliver it to you. So $99 for 8 hours. I think it was $79 for 4 hours or something like that. And we just booked it, paid $99. Well, we didn't pay anything. We'll pay for it when we get there, but $99 plus tax to keep it as long as we want. I believe we plan on getting out of ship around 10 a.m. and I believe it departs around 5. So we're looking at maybe spending about, 5 hours, 6 hours in Key West. We have some places we plan to go. We plan to take you with us. We feel very comfortable in Key West. It's like home away from home. So as we're putting around on our cart, we'll be getting some vlogs for you guys. We're going to show you some of our favorite places to go in Key West, and it's really exciting, guys. So for us, we're really excited to be trying something new. Now, we know what Royal's like. We know what Carnival's like. We love Carnival. We get Carnival in the nod over Royal because it's just so much fun. We really love Carnival. And we are positive Carnival will always have a sweet spot in our heart. And so we will always be gravitating back to Carnival. But we are going to try all the other lines too. We just feel that as cruise vloggers, in order to give you guys the best cruise tips and the best cruise advice, we need to experience as many cruise lines as possible. So we're doing Celebrity, and we have some more cruise lines in the future, and I'm going to cover that in our next vlog. I'm going to go over our cruise schedule. We made some changes. Those of you that follow us on Cruise Shipmate, if you look at our current list of cruises, that's accurate. you might notice that a few of them changed. So with that, I want to thank you for tuning in. We appreciate you guys being here. Stay tuned because the vlogging for the Millennium is going to start in Fort Lauderdale. Heck, I might even do one of those cheesy at the airport intros for you guys too. We never do those. But I am not going to show you the wing of the airplane. I refuse to do that. With that said, guys, we will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.